Okay, let's be real. You probably already love Eunwoo. Like, who doesn't? But today, oh today, we're going on a ride that'll make your heart melt, squeal, maybe even cry a little. We're talking about his journey from the cutest baby in Korea to one of the brightest stars in K-pop. And yes, all the way to 2025, the year that might just break all our hearts. So grab your tissues and some snacks, and let's take a walk down memory lane together. Let's start way back. March 30th, 1997. A magical day. That's when the universe said, let's create someone too perfect for this world. And poof, Lee Do-min was born in Gyeonggi Province, South Korea. Yup, his real name isn't Eunwoo. That came later. But even as baby Lee Do-min, the visuals were already insane. I'm convinced he came out of the womb glowing. Now, most of us probably spent our childhoods playing with toys or eating dirt or something. Not Lee Do-min. This kid was athletic, sharp, and already looking like a K-drama lead in kindergarten. He was a total sports kid in elementary school, representing his school in both soccer and basketball. Just imagine that. A tiny Eunwoo running around the field, probably still looking like he walked out of a CF. But when middle school hit, he did a full 180. He hit the books, hard. We're talking private academy after school every day, late night study sessions, and big dreams. He wanted to be a doctor, or a judge, or a lawyer. Basically, anything that involved brains and prestige. And honestly, I trust him with my life in any of those jobs. And this man wasn't just smart, he was literally the third best student in his whole class. Third. And on top of that, yeah, he was already turning heads with his good looks. Teachers, classmates, parents, probably even the school cat, everyone noticed. But of course, being the humble king he is, he always denied it. I wasn't that handsome. Okay, sir, then explain your entire face. Then came the wild turning point. It's one of those K-drama but real-life moments. Lee Do-min was just chilling at his school's festival, probably on his way to the bathroom, I kid you not. And a casting agent from Fantagio Entertainment saw him and was like, yup, he's the one. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. Literally on the way to pee, and suddenly your life changes. At first, his parents were like, we don't know about this idol thing. And even Lee Do-min himself was unsure. But the scout didn't give up. They kept checking in, and eventually he was like, okay, fine. One audition. Just one, and of course, he nailed it. Like, what else did we expect? Just like that, he became a Fantagio trainee. Say goodbye to courtroom dreams and hello to idol boot camp. During high school, he joined Fantagio's pre-debut project I-Teen under his real name and started making little appearances here and there. He was on KBS News, modeled for a cosmetics brand, and even got a small acting role in the 2014 film My Brilliant Life. It was small, but it was a start. Then in 2015, he starred in a web drama called To Be Continued with his fellow trainees. Even though the idol world wasn't his original goal, he gave it everything. Training, performing, acting. He dove headfirst into it all. And then, 2016 happened. The year the world got to meet Astro. The year Eunwoo was born. He debuted as the visual and vocalist of Astro, and from day one, people couldn't stop talking about him. Who is that guy? The answer? A future legend. His camera presence, his voice, his face, everything screamed star. But he didn't stop there. Just months after debut, he was already getting TV gigs. He became an MC on Show Music Core with Kim Se-ron and Lee Soo-min. And let me tell you, MC Eunwoo? Adorable. Sweet. A total natural. You could already see his variety show charm blooming. He took on small acting roles, hit the top, Sweet Revenge, Top Management, building his resume piece by piece. Meanwhile, Astro was rising fast. Fan meetings around the world, hit songs, charting albums, they were doing the thing. Then came 2018. My Idea's Gangnam Beauty dropped. And honestly, that drama changed everything. Eunwoo played the cold but secretly soft Do Kyung-suk, and let me just say, we were not ready. The cheekbones, the angst, the quiet eye contact, peak K-drama boyfriend material. The drama was a hit, and suddenly, he wasn't just the visual from Astro. He was the guy from that drama. GQ Korea put him on their Men of the Year list, and rightfully so. He was starting to shine on his own, beyond just idol fame. 2019 was even bigger. He starred in Rookie Historian Gu Hae-ryung with Shin Se-kyung, and guess what? More awards. Best Couple, Excellence Actor, the whole thing. He also started his first solo Asia fan meeting tour, and fans showed up in droves. Everyone wanted a piece of the Eunwoo magic. And then, variety show era unlocked. In 2020, he joined Handsome Tigers, throwback to his basketball roots, and Master in the House, a long-running show where he showed off his genuine, thoughtful, hilarious side. He even won SBS's Rookie Variety Award that year, a total all-rounder. And through it all, Astro was still going strong. They dropped multiple singles, toured, and gave us more music, more choreography, more visuals. Honestly, I don't know how he was functioning on a normal human schedule. 2021, arguably his most iconic drama role to date. He played Lee Soo-ho, and people lost their minds. He had layers. He had trauma. He had shower scenes. It was everything. And again, the world fell for him all over again. In 2022 and 2023, he took on darker roles. Island, showing that he wasn't just a pretty face. He had range. He could be soft, he could be scary, he could be sad, he could be sweet, the full package. And now we're in 2025. Cha Eun-woo is 28 years old, still glowing, still humble, still working like he's got something to prove, even though he's already proven everything. But this year is different, because 2025 is the year he's expected to enlist for his mandatory military service. And yeah, it hits different. Fans have been bracing themselves for this moment, but honestly, it still feels surreal. The thought of not seeing him on our screens or stages for a while, oof, it stings. But at the same time, it's also a moment of pride, because we know he's going to give it his all, just like he always has. Before the enlistment, he's been wrapping up drama projects, recording special songs, and doing everything he can to leave fans with beautiful memories before he steps away. That's just who he is, always thinking of others. And when the time comes, we'll wait, patiently, proudly, because he's given us so much for nearly a decade. Laughter, comfort, tears, healing. The least we can do is support him through this chapter too. So yeah, from baby Lee Dong-min to global superstar Cha Eun-woo, what a journey it's been. And honestly, it's not the end. It's just a pause, a new beginning waiting to unfold. And when he comes back, we'll be here, with banners and tissues and open arms. So now I want to hear from you. When did you first fall for Cha Eun-woo? Was it during True Beauty? Astro's debut? That one time he blinked on camera and stole your heart? Let me know in the comments. Let's cry and fangirl together. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe if this video made you smile or cry just a little. Your support means the world. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, let's keep cheering for our Eunwoo. Bye for now.